So, hello everyone, Ito here and welcome back to another week of this Minecraft series. And yeah, this week we are starting here on the Create Ore Generation or the COG Facility, because we are going to make some progress here. Let's start with the engine, because as you can see now it's blue and shiny like the water, because we upgraded the engine, so now it's max state, getting boiled with the blaze cake, so it's max level all the time. And we also added a little bit of redstone over here for controlling when pretty much that guy is going to be off. So when it's empty, it's going to activate the torch, it's going to send a pulse, and it's going to request 9 more of these. Actually, I think we just catch them right now. So if we go inside here, we are going to talk about later, and we go all the way around here, we can go inside the blaze cake factory, and over here you can see that we have been depleting the blaze cakes over the first strip too on the Monday, and I just needed to rewire everything a little bit more because, believe it or not, I make a derp. Yep, that happens sometimes. So below me in the middle here I had a weighted ejector, and the ejector shoot the items in the rope pulley, so there was pretty much useless. So I moved it to the side, and now we are shooting kind of on the spot there, just in front of the funnel, the blaze cakes. So we are unloading 9 cakes every single time that it requests more, so we secure that all the blaze burners are going to keep getting on. And yeah, that's kind of at the timer here, and of course we got the override switch. Right now we are just starting the process for requesting more, and as you can see here, we are requesting the cobble deepslate. This is going to start soon, I guess so, and of course everything is going to keep working. I don't know why it hasn't started yet, so let me fix that and we'll be right back. So I'm not exactly sure what happened here, but it seems like the cinder flower got stuck somewhere in the process, and yeah, but now it's working flawlessly as intended. So we are producing now the blaze cakes. As you can see, we keep the cinder flower over there, the extra one we throw it around this part, and eventually, yeah, we are going to have enough for keep sending the resources. Oh, that's why it broke. Huh, interesting. So that's why it broke. Now it's fixed and everything is fine again in the world. But yeah, this is kind of our system where we are going to be producing more of the blaze cakes. Now we need to start testing if we got enough eggs for producing stuff, if we got enough sugar, if this is going to be fast enough for delivering kind of a 9 blaze cakes at a time over the furnace, or not furnace, engine. But yeah, so this week is going to be packed with the stuff working. So let's see what else we did over the Monday. So on the Monday we work on one project, which is actually not this one, but that's cool, the delivering part of the output of the whole farm. So what we are going to have here is just one detector when this whole line is going to be full, because the line is going to overflow one by one. And as you can see, if we throw stuff here, nothing is going to happen, so we are going to stack the ores. Eventually, when that image getting loaded, which is all the way around here and on the back of our whole system, is going to be detected by this content observer, and it's going to send a signal. That signal is going to be activated here. So we are going to deliver, I guess not with this one, we are going to deliver, if I go behind here on the redstone, one minecart contraption, which in this case is going to be this guy. I'm going to place it like a normal contraption without unmounting. So it's going to be this guy, and when unmounted, oh, we lagged out there. When unmounted, we are going to send the items over the basin. So as you can see here, now the item is there. And if we grab the contraption, we are going to send the contraption on a bubble vator all the way up to the top, and the item is going to still be there. And over there, we are going to unload it, and we can take the items out. So that's how we are going to send the items to the top of the world. And on the way back, what we are going to do, let me put that off, is throw kind of a using gravity and send the minecart all the way down up to that point. And if I go with the camera, I can show you. So the minecart is going to fall down all the way to the top of the world. We need to make the hole here. Then it's going to be broken by this array of deployer with a wrench. You can see barely that guy there. Can I show you better? No. But yeah, trust me, there is a deployer that is going to break the contraption, so it's going to grab it. This guy is going to, because he's going to grab the rail and the contraption, so we need to deliver the rail on this part. We are going, with the mechanical arm, that guy is going to send the rail over here into the deployer. It's going to instantly deploy the rail, so that way we can get another contraption. And the contraption actually is going to be filtered into this dispenser. So when we request the item, you can see the selector for the content of server is going to tell me, you know what, this line is full, we need to deliver a minecart contraption, which is going to grab everything here. It's going to grab the thingy-majingy with the items, and eventually it's going to deliver the minecart, and 1 second later, 2 seconds later of that, it's going to set the basin here, and 2 seconds later it's going to actually drop it and send it to the top of the world. And that way it's going to, how we are going to send everything to the top of the world. So we spent our whole Monday working on this design and making this work and polishing, and also went into the vault, so it was really fun. Everything worked really well. And also, actually, I can show you that right now on the quest I'm just waiting for the level 20, and on the bounties I can show you that. No, but I can show you on my last vault, it was this one. We didn't get that much experience, so we didn't reach the level the full level 18 yet, but we complete a monolith, and also we get 2 quest crates, because as you can see here, we are the master quester on the bounty hunter, so we get 2 at a time, and now we just need to finish another one. So this week has been really fun, and everything is working perfectly. And also I'm flipping out because Create updated and I want to update it, and so many stuff. So yeah. Following that trend, on the Wednesday, we improved our whole system with the minecart contraptions. So we work on this. Now we got a bubble vator that goes all the way to the top of the world. I can show you. It goes all the way up. And also you can see that it's texturized right now. So we transition from the cut diorite all the way to the top of the world, as you can see here, up to the Deepslate tiles, where we got and fat the bubble vator system, and then the other tunnel which is just going down. So with that tunnel done, we polished pretty much everything. You can see now the system is way more compact and smart and everything else. And we also got extra time for working over the entrance here. So you can see now that I got kind of marked out 2 of my buttons. If I press this one now, you are going to see that we are going to have the closing. And I love it. So this is the proper entrance right now of the COG facility, and if we want to enter, we just press the button, that goes away, and eventually we got all the facility open to us. And if we want to close it, we just press the button again. And on the back side you can see I just got an array of cogwheels, not too intrusive I would say overall. I think it's still pretty neat, and of course it's making the cogwheel chief on the other side. And by the way, that cogwheel is rotating all the way up to in this wall. And for the cogwheels on the back, we made the holes into the wall, which I believe it looks really cool also. So I kind of like having this close when we are inside, because it looks really nice, you know? Clearly you can see where the cogwheels go, 2 there and 3 on this diagonal, and I believe that kind of add a little bit of a niche. And also we added the extra part from the top side of the wall. So we kept the aesthetic, and you can see that over here we still got kind of this hanging off, which I believe is really cool. And also we can call for the elevator, that we needed to make a small adjustment, because you have seen a lot that on this kind of a line we got the seat for the elevator, but that is going to happen no more because when we had the elevator with us, we were grabbing the blaze cakes, and of course that could break the engine. So what we needed to make is just a small change. With the elevator, as you can see now, it's on the other side, on this part. So now we sit here, we press the button, and still everything works without breaking. And the last thing that we did, just for kind of a polishing stuff more, is reading the signal from our blaze cakes, sending the signal, and reading the cinder flower here also, and then made a kind of a smart system there that is going to invert the signal and request one of the gold Deepslate when the system, kind of after the system got into sleep mode. And also, I just forget, but we updated for the chickens that we had here into the animal pens with 30 chicken in total, and this is faster than vanilla chickens because vanilla chickens, if you don't know, they lay eggs in between 5 and 10 minutes, so with an average of 7.5. But these guys are kind of really industrial chickens because they lay eggs every single time, every 5 minutes. So you're going to see that they are kind of getting poked on the back because we got deployers with a bucket. All of them got an empty bucket, and in the vault you got this animal pen that you can collect different mobs, of course, and you can usually breed them and then kill them. But in this case, if you use a bucket on the chickens, you get the eggs because that's how it was made. Doesn't make too much sense, but okay. So yeah, we're going to see that now the eggs are going to pop in or pop up like plop, and they are contained by the glass, and actually we are moving the eggs from that spot a little bit over here because, to be honest, this hopper is kind of pretty much all the time going to be locked by this side powering, so that hopper is pretty much useless. And ooh, eggs there, we need to clean that up. But yeah, so eventually that works, which is kind of the thing that it's important. As you can see, we are producing more, and actually we are producing now more than what we need, so that is really good. Our system is working, everything is done, and the Wednesday was a lot of a grind, but was really good. And on the Friday we managed to complete everything here on the COG facility, starting of course with our custom generation. So when we plug up the lever there, everything is going to start producing according to our selection. In this case, we are requiring a lot of more diamonds, so we are trying to produce them, and as you can see, it's going really slowly because the chance for this guy is just below 1%. So we're required to grind a lot of this, but I'm really happy with this whole system. So let me throw that there into the whole array, and when that guy is going to be completely full, as you can see, we are going to complete this line and also this whole array, which are going to be the 15 items. It's going to request one of our minecarts, and then I'm going to show you how that works. But before completing that, we needed to make a little bit of adjustments and tweaks, so let me show you that. So our honey tank was not working really well because in the past we made a little bit of a mistake that we fixed over there, actually using the same idea. It's because when we are filling the honey bottles, it's really easy, you know, when this hopper goes full, the next hopper is going to start stacking into this chest, but then we got no access to this chest, so oopsie, we kind of created a problem because we wanted to use this honey bottle as a backlog for when we were going low on the honey. So right now we are consuming the honey. Eventually when that drained out, what's going to happen here is we are going to start catching up from this depot, from that one with the honey bottle, and for this one with the honey bottle, and we're going to try to input everything into this hopper. You can see there, here is the connection. So when that happens, we are going to release the chute for the honey bottles here, and we are going to use the mechanical arm for grabbing the items from here and placing it on this conveyor belt. So we are going to explore the honey bottles, and then we're going to move that honey bottles via mechanical arms from that conveyor belt into these item tray, actually in that funnel over there. So That means we are going to drain the honey from the bottles and we are going to input the honey back into the whole system. So if we follow this pipe, you can see that this pipe is going to go all the way up and eventually it's going to go all the way into the system. Right now, here in front of the honey. When that's going to happen, the empty bottle is going to go there. We are going to input the bottle with this mechanical arm into this chest, and also we are going to lock the hopper that is facing into this position. So you can see this is an inverted signal. We are going to lock the hopper and we are going to store safely all the bottles into this chest. That means when we drink out all the honey up to the 10%, which is going to come really soon, you are going to see that this is going to be locked, and actually we are going to start refilling using the bottles. And when the system goes all the way up to the top, we are going to then slowly start filling again. So that's going to give us a little bit more of a chance for starting requesting stuff. And I think we can smartify this a little bit, like maybe reading from the chest, for example, and having a bigger backlog, because these guys can stack up to 64 in bottle form. I mean in glass bottles, but when they are honey bottles, they are only 24. So we can be way better into how to improve this contraption part here. But I believe the whole system is going to work really well. That means we should have some reliable surplus on honey, and eventually I'm going to show you how this goes all the way to the top. So you can see our honey is going down right now, which is less than the 10%, which is the threshold that we got right now. So this is going to keep still flowing with honey, but never going fully down, hopefully. And yeah, so what we are doing right now is we are draining, as you can see, the honey. We are inputting the honey back into the system. The bottles are going to be condensed over here, and eventually we are going to have a system that is relying on this part also, so we are getting a new use for the conveyor belt. It's trying to fill stuff up from the honey bottle chest, so I think one of these is going to be the first one to get drained. Actually, this hopper. Yep. We are draining stuff from this part, so all the components are going to be in action. If we use the camera, I can show you that this mechanical arm is going kind of crazy. Yep, grabbing the honey bottles, you can see that, and distributing it from this part. And yeah, we are kind of surviving into this threshold while we are filling the honey bottles. And that means we are using now the overflow storage system that we have here for the honey bottles to filling up the tank, because we are requesting that and going over and over and over, and eventually when everything is going to be full, this guy is going to be totally done. So yeah, we needed kind of in total like 3 or 4 mechanical arms just for making that part work, and a little bit of redesign into the wall and with the redstone links and everything, but we can even close now the entrance and you can barely see that there is a small difference there. So yeah, I'm really happy with how everything is working. And on the last part, I'm going to show you how we are going to deliver everything to the top of the world. So I will be right back. So after like an hour and a crash later, you can see that we are almost done. And actually you can see how much of the honey that we have used and converted back into glass bottles. So you can see that this chest is almost getting empty. So I would say like one chest. Oh, this is happening already. So let me follow this guy all the way up here into the tunnel. As you can see, there is our contraption all the way to the top, and plonk, items going back. This is our new storage, and then all the way back down. Oh, a little bit laggy, but it's fine. And eventually it's going to come down here with us. Actually, it's going to end up there. Oh, already here. We missed that, but it's fine. Trust me, it works. It lands there, it gets immediately picked up and got recycled in case we need more in one of these slots. So everything is working exactly as intended. I would consider that a huge success. This big boy is going to keep grinding over and over again. In terms of the materials, we went pretty much like with 4 rows totally on full in just for creating that 15. We consumed a little bit of the Deepslate, almost I would say 9 stacks. So again, this is really grindy, it's really expensive. That's exactly how I wanted, because again, if you want to really try to break this and don't go mining, you need to create a bigger farm than this. But this whole project has become really fun, and yeah, we are still kind of accumulating or reusing the honey. Now we're going to travel all the way back to the top to collect our diamonds, because I don't have yet an automated system. That is going to be a project for the next week or something. I guess I'm going to have something really simple, but this whole project has been a blast, with hiccups, with a lot of struggles. And hopefully on this Cyber Monday, I'm going to be able to collect some RAMs for my computer, and we are not going to have these stitches anymore. But yeah, we are finally here into our storage room. We need to auto collect these, of course, like so. And yeah, oops, I need to cover this hole. Oopsie. Now it's perfect. And also for covering the hole there, it's the same that I did on the bottom part. I just put a small contraption here with the create mod. So this is a piston extender. So I added a slab and then a block here. So that's exactly covering the hole. So when we mount the contraption here, you are not going to be able to see the hole actually. So you see the small darkness there? The same happens on the bottom, but it's not too bad. So huge thank you to the guys from the Create Above and Beyond modpack, because I was really inspired by them into generating stuff over the Bedrock, which is kind of a clunky, kind of a grindy, but even better than that. And also a huge thank you to Set of Plays, because I got really inspired into making my farms more fun, less productive, and I have been enjoying this a lot. So if you enjoy content like this, feel free to drop by on my Twitch, which will be live today, and which will see us on the next weeks. Bye!